Aaron in New London, Ohio. See more better with freeprescriptionlenses.com, but call me Mo. Mo Better, because I have you seeing Mo Better, looking Mo Better, and show everyone else how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses when I cut the transitions. Extra active gray with the red flash mirror for the frame so nice you had to buy it twice. This is the Cazal Deluxe Limited Edition 968. Of course, it says it on the box, 968. Color 100, which is the gold and platinum in the 62 eye size. I'm going to take everything out of the original packaging as Cazal sends to me, and of course that you will be receiving the limited edition Cazal Deluxe case, the limited edition Cazal Deluxe cleaning cloth, and of course, well, let's show you everything. You got all the accoutrements that comes with it. The limited edition deluxe number, they're even numbered and plated. Put this back in here for you, but that's not what you want to see. You want to see this frame again. Have I mentioned it's one of the deluxe limited editions? But let me pull this out. The star of the show, the main attraction, the gold and platinum aviator style Cazal logo on both sides. This is, hopefully you can see this, it does say made in Germany. This is the model number 968, color 100, the 62 eye size. What's it say on this side? Oh, it says limited edition 24 karat, and it's even numbered in there. Of the 699 that are made, only 699 are these frames made worldwide. Once they are gone, they are gone. That's what makes it limited edition. So he got a pair before with the blue, transitions to extra active with the blue flash mirror. Now he wants a second pair with the red flash mirror. And I said, okay. So let me go ahead and begin. I'm going to program this shape into the computer. Normally I put a number there, but since this is the second pair, here's something you normally don't get to see. See the color of this card is beige. The original one is gray. I'll show you the back. It's got all that on there. So I'm going to use the number that was put on there from the first one. There we go. Hide all this personal information. That pops up. We're going to move on to the next screen. That is the shape of this lens. Do you not believe me? I will pop that one out and show you. That is the shape that I will be cutting. In fact, let's go ahead and take both of those out because they won't be needed. And of course, it even says the Cazal Deluxe on the lens. So, pupillary distance is already set. Optical center heights are already set. In fact, let me write it down for this one. And let's see, I got a 50-50 chance to see if this is the right lens or not. We're going to put the power drum on plano. Make sure everything is zeroed out. Put the axis wheel on 13. And that's on plano. Put the lens in. And let's see if this is the right lens or not. Get everything lined up in there perfectly. Check your astigmatism correction. Minus 50. Minus 50. That was the right lens. I'm going to put 3 dots on the lenses, which might be too light for you to see, so I'm going to darken them and label this one R. Ara for right. Let's do the same thing now for the left lens. Plano minus a quarter at 126. We're going to turn it, double check everything. That was 13 correct. We're going to move it to 126. Put the power drum back on plano. Put the lens in. Rotate until the spherical component comes into view first. Get everything lined up in there perfectly. Alright, get everything lined up. Come on, line up, line up, line up. There's so little power in here, it's hard to see what is what. So that is plano, minus a quarter. Put the 3 dots on there. And actually, hang on, this lens is upside down. Let me, because that's the top part of it. Clean this up. Flip that over that way, put it back in, put it back on plano, find the center of the lens. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. That's the top half of the lens. That's what I need. So if I'm just meticulous that everything is perfect. On this pair, I'm going to bend over backwards, make everything's perfect. Although I did go out to dinner, one of those hibachi places, got some white sauce on my shirt. My wife came by and distracted me. All right, that's the left lens. Now, if you guys miss any of that, let me recap. So, this is a block, or as I like to call it, Jenny from the block. Ignore the ink stains on my face. Don't look at the ink stains. Look at this, not the ink stains. Why do you keep looking over there? I'm telling you, look at this. Don't look at that. Why are you distracted? What is it that makes you look at my thumb and not this? But this is a block, or as I like to call them, Jenny from the block. I need to put 2 double-sided adhesive stickers on there. Don't look at that stain on my shirt either. Don't look at it. So the black side is the sticky side. Put that on the first one. Do the same thing now for the second one. Pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. On the back, that silver button is a magnet. It's going to line up. The reason I put those 3 dots on there, it tells me that's oriented in there just perfectly. And I'm going to magnify everything back to the original one. Get everything lined up in there perfectly. Check something that is close. I want to see something again. Am I working with the, do I have the lens upside down? It is just close, but that's okay. We're going to do this. Get everything lined up in there perfectly. And I'm going to hit that button. The arm comes down, places the block onto the right lens. We're going to do the same thing now for the lens that ain't right. That's going to flip over. I don't have to change the optical center or the PD. Get everything lined up in there perfectly. I got to get the block ready. Pull the paperweight, make the black side sticky, line up the magnet. Get everything lined up. Make sure that's large enough. Did I do it again? I got white sauce on my mind. I'm going out for the hibachi. That was right. Okay, so get everything lined up in there just perfectly. Hit the button, the arm comes down, places the block onto the left lens. Now this is the edger. This is what's going to do all the work while I run my mouth. It costs $40,000. It weighs 200 pounds. I recommend everyone go out and buy their own, put it on your kitchen counter. Then you can cut your own lenses at home for your own Cazals, and you won't need this guy with the stained thumb to do it for you. But the actual cutting wheel is this diamond crusted wheel. It's going to grind away your lens material like sandpaper. This wheel in the center is going to put the V-shaped bevel onto the lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. I'm going to go ahead and wake up the computer. Job ID number 2111. Well, we know it's 2111. We know that's the shape. I can see from that, that's the shape. So, I do want to increase the size of this lens. This is a metal bevel. These are polycarbonate lenses. If they were plastic, high index plastic or Trivex, I would select that. I am not going to polish the edge of the lens because it's not going to be seen. I'm not going to put a safety bevel on the front convex surface because I rarely do, but I am going to put one on the rear concave surface. I'm going to press the magnet or the sticker onto the block. Now I'm going to place the magnet into the chuck. Of course, by now you know I like to call it the Charles because I just don't know this machine well enough to call it Chuck. Hit the green start button. The door closes, the clamp shuts. The lens will be traced by 2 white styluses, making sure that the lens is large enough to fit into the frame. And you can see as it's going around tracing the shape of the right lens. And then the old carpenter saying, measure twice, cut once, is measuring the thickness of the lens to know where to place the bevel. So you have the least amount of edge thickness showing, of which you want with your prescription, even though this is a larger size metal frame. The water in the background is there to catch the optical sawdust. Polycarbonate lenses cut dry, where plastic, high-index plastic, and Trivex lenses cut wet, meaning that water sprays onto the lens for the duration of the cutting cycle. Now, water will spray onto your lens, but only for the last 20 seconds to wash away any sawdust that you happen to see. But polycarbonate lenses are 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. They are virtually unbreakable. These are high-impact ballistics-grade lens material. The same lens material that our soldiers wear overseas in combat zones to protect their eyes from shrapnel and from flying debris. It also has 100% UVA and UVB protection built into the lens. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin, where your eyes are 8 times more sensitive than your skin, so you have permanent sunscreen for your eyes, unlike the lotions, creams, and sprays that need to be reapplied every couple hours when you're in direct exposure to the sun there in New London, Ohio. What was wrong with the old London? They had to go and build a new London. I'm just asking. So, speaking of protection, the Transitions XTRAactive have 50 to 70% blue light protection. It has a mirror coating on the front surface. It has its own proprietary back surface anti-glare, so I cannot add any Cazal products to it. Now, if you notice, the front of the lens looks like it has a red anti-glare coating. The back looks like that too, but once I activate it, the anti-glare coating, you will not see the red mirror anymore. You will see the green of the anti-glare coating. So this lens gives you everything. It gives you the Transitions XTRAactive. It gives you the blue light protection. It gives you the red flash mirror. It gives you the back surface anti-glare, and it gives you an awesome, cool look and one of the nicest Cazal limited edition frames out there. If you don't know about Cazal, you better ask somebody. This is what all the ballers, the celebrities, the rappers wear. It's as nice as they come. All of them are made in Germany. I did a video a couple weeks back for a Goliath that is a sister company. The owner of Cazal and Goliath were friends. When the owner of Goliath passed and Caviar, he said, I would distribute them for you in America, and it's continued to do that out of friendship. So in just a moment, I will open this door with my mind. Like that, I can do other things with my mind. I can melt ice with my mind. I can. It just takes a minute, but I can do it. So I'm going to get everything dried off. Make sure all the optical sawdust is gone from the front and back of the lens. Let me grab my flat blade screwdriver. Do a little bit of lefty-loosey on that right lens. One thing I do want to do is use this box to catch that screw should it come out, but I'm not going to take it out all the way. I don't need to with unbreakable lenses. Take that right lens, pop it in. We are good to go. Start that off. Finish it over here on my rubber block. Oh yeah, that's in there good. That's in there good. So, I just want to check something. Oh yeah, we good to go. We good to go. So I'm going to take this block off, pull the sticker away, use my hand-approved drying method, add to my sticker collection. We're going to go ahead and flip this over to L. Place the magnet into the Chuck, the Charles, the Chucky baby, the Chuckarama, or tonight I'm calling it the Aaron. Hit the green start button just like before. The door closes, the clamp shuts, the lens will be traced by 2 white styluses, making sure that it's large enough to fit into the frame on the first go around, and you can see as it's tracing the shape. Second time it's measuring the thickness to know where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing. Of Aaron, look at that, you got none. You got nothing there. You see that? You got nothing. That is a nice Cazal frame though. You got the filigree work at the edges, you got it up top, you got it on the bridge. The two-tone color of the bridge starts at gold, fades around to the platinum. Yeah, you got it going on. So we're going to come back down here to the lensometer, spin the axis wheel to 13, put it in over that black dot, read the power, and I am getting Plano 0. It's not in the black pluses, it's not in the red minuses. That's because you need no nearsighted or far-sighted correction. Your prescription is completely astigmatic. So you have 2 steps of astigmatism correction in your right eye, only 1 step in your left. Uncorrected astigmatism makes 6s and 8s look alike with the letters P and F. So think of this as the fine-tune knob, and we turn that fine-tune knob to 13. A straight line is 0 to 90 to 180. So we're going to turn that fine-tune knob to 13 for the right eye. So essentially you have a curve this way that needs no correction, and then a slightly steeper one this way. That's how we line those 2 curves up to make everything nice and crisp. I'm going to check the second power. We're getting minus 50, exactly halfway between 0 and 1. So that is perfect. Now your left eye, again, no magnification or minification needed, but 1 step of astigmatism correction. And we're going to turn that fine-tune knob to 126. Excuse me for that cough. I just got off a Chinese cruise ship. I haven't felt right since then. So, shouldn't even joke about that. So, I had a coronavirus when I was in college, but I think it was a different corona that got me sick. But anyway, I digress. So, the Cazal 968 limited edition normally sells for $1,100. That is $1,100. That is mucho dinero and probably some American money too. But right now, all Cazal frames are 20% off, so it sells for $880. The XTRAactive Transitions XTRAactive adds $129.99. The red flash mirror, of course, it comes in 6 colors. You got the blue before. There's silver, gold, green, blue, red, and pink, which adds $69.99 for a total of $1,079.98. No, so essentially, with the Cazals being on sale, you got the lenses, the Transitions XTRAactive with the mirror coating for free when you bought the frame from me. The total is $1,079.98 tax free. I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina considers eyeglasses a medical device. There is no tax on medical devices. If you were to buy these Cazals from anyone else on the internet and they charge you tax, North Carolina 7.5%. You would pay another $80.98, roughly $81 that you do not spend when you buy your glasses from me. And you get to see them made. I do offer a VIP service. I am a licensed optician. I went to college to learn what I'm doing. I got out of college and I learned to be silly. Even sillier than when I was in college. But I'm the only optician that goes over every order. I inspect something. Someone sent me something. Something didn't look right. I questioned it. And yes, the prescription was wrong because I knew better how it was written. They went back to their doctor, got it corrected before I made anything, saving everyone time and money. Only a licensed optician cuts every pair of lenses that get shipped worldwide. I follow up with every email, thank you email, pictures, the tracking number. And there we go, that is in there. Let me make sure that is in there perfect in every groove. And then we're going to tighten everything up. There's cheaper people on the internet. I offer a VIP service. When you want it made right the first time with no excuses, come to me. Now I say that, but there's always excuses. I could be delays in shipping. Certain frames could be on back order. But I will keep you. I had to do that this week for somebody, but I kept them posted the entire time. They understood the process. I didn't leave them hanging. They were a little bit anxious since it was their first time ordering from me. But hopefully everything goes better and they come back. But if there's any issues all along, I'm going to be the first to communicate and tell you exactly what's going on. I'm going to tell you exactly how the glasses are made. So I'm going to turn the axis wheel back to 126, which is the axis for the astigmatism of your left eye. We're going to read the power. I'm getting plano, 0 power. Check the second curve, your astigmatism correction. We're at -1/4, 1 tick mark into the red, away from 0. PD of 63, I'm going to check that. For the final inspection, place the PD stick against my thumb. When we measure on the left lens, we're getting 63. Now this is the portion in every video that as I clean your lenses, I mentioned that there's free shipping anywhere in the US, and New London, Ohio is still in the US. But when you get these in the mail, there's a small chance these could fit too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other, and I'll show you in just a moment. I'm part of that 80%. But because of that statistic, 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. But I'm going to get these in standard alignment first, also known as a 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, the bottom of the frame being 3. I set them down, press down, there is no wobble. When I say wobble, I'm wearing my Oakley 8149 Pitchman R carbon frames with the pilot temples. So when I press down on mine, they sit level. But let me put mine back on. I'll show you that. In fact, let me show you something else. I got the Photo Fusion blue lenses from Zeiss, but in my Ray-Bans, when I take my Ray-Bans off and I press down on the counter, they wobble on the counter, but they sit level on me. Let me grab mine back. That's the Photo Fusion blue. Any of my blue lovers out there, I'm always wearing some blue. The carbon fiber goes with my wisdom highlights that I got coming in over my ears. Hey, you know, what can you do about it? But I love that blue color. I love that blue. Almost like that BMW blue right there. But, put mine back on so I can see what I'm doing, yo. Flip this over, press down. There is no wobble. Close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly and that neither temple is askew, meaning that one's higher than the other. Now, I send out a selfie request in every package. Aaron, with this being your second set of lenses for me, I'd love to have a selfie with you. 2 of them, one indoors, one outside where they turn red. I also send out cleaning instructions on how to care not only for your frame and lenses so they will last you for years, but for the premium microfiber cloth that I provide, all of your Cazal cleaning cloths, and your case, so that too will last you for years, and the box. No other seller does that on the internet, I am told. But this is what they look like before they have been activated. By the way, I apologize. I'm all out of my orange ones and yellow and gray. I'm down to blue. The reason why I haven't been passing these out is because I used to have a lighter color blue. When I ordered more cloths, they gave me the darker one. Black print on a dark blue frame is very hard to read. I apologize. I'm setting myself up for failure. I don't like sending out a cloth you put on your glasses and you can't read that. Why did you buy glasses from me if you can't read the cloth? I apologize. The next ones will be nicer. But this is what they look like before they have been activated. I'm going to expose them to a strong burst of ultraviolet light. Again, that red flash mirror looks like a red anti-glare coating. Take mine back off. I've got the blue blocking protection from Zeiss that has that purplish hue to it. Yours has the reddish hue of the mirror, so again, it just looks like an anti-glare coating on steroids. Let me put mine back on. Even the back of the lens, again, it looks red, but now when I activate them, you will see the anti-glare coating on the back surface, but I'm exposing them to a strong burst of ultraviolet light. Now, as you can see, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for transition lenses to darken, a little bit longer when you come back inside, 45 seconds to a minute 15, but everyone pay attention. All photochromic transition lenses will get dark on day 1 and continue to darken every day they're exposed to the sun. After that, they will work for years at maximum performance. The only time they won't work if you're behind the windshield of a car. Your windshield absorbs the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays that would cause your dashboard to crack from sitting in the sun all day, and that's why they don't turn dark in a car. Now, having said that, the Transitions XTRAactive will get 30 to 50% dark behind a windshield. How cool is that? Now, when you look out, you're going to see gray. And then now you can see that green surface of the anti-glare coating. That's just a really cool trick that shows up only when the lenses have been darkened. But again, this is what they look like. You got the red mirror on this one. Again, you can choose from silver, gold, green, blue, red, or pink. And as I keep talking, a minute from now, they'll be back to virtually clear. So when you go outside, they don't just turn dark. Now, when you look out, you see the dark gray. Everyone else is going to see that red mirror. So, if you've liked what you've seen, do just that. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the bell icon so you can get future notifications as more frame and lens combinations become available. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as Free Prescription Lenses, on Twitter as Free RX Lenses. If you have any questions or comments or questions, go to the Contact Me page of the website. You can email me directly. You can also leave questions or comments in the comments section below. Aaron, I would love to see what you think about these the first time they have been activated, and then when you get them, please feel free to leave a comment. And also, should you take a selfie, hashtag me at Free Prescription Lenses, literally the A with the circle around it like in emails, at Free Prescription Lenses, and you will tag me whenever you post a selfie. I would appreciate that. That way other people will see how tough you look in these things, because these frames are fire. In fact, these joints are on fire with that red mirror. So Aaron in New London, Ohio, thank you so much for the second purchase of a Cazal limited edition deluxe 968 color 100, which is gold and platinum. It only comes in one size, the 62, with your prescription Transitions XTRAactive glasses, lenses with the red flash mirror. And now everyone else has got the chance to see how I bring that love and feeling back to glasses. Thank you.